versus AlphaWicked, with my beautiful Australian friend Xaxton. On the west side, we have AlphaWicked playing as Random, he getting Elemental. On the east side, we have Phingerz spawning as Beast, who also played Random.
Yes, Phingerz has already got 2 aberrations down, and the legendary Zerglings, which we should see very many from Phingerz.
Yes, he is very famous for his Zerglings. I take this well in the action to deeply apologize for not doing anything. We've had a lot of difficulties uploading these, mainly due to having trouble recording said game, so we're hopefully going to get that solved eventually.
Maybe, possibly.
Maybe. At some point we'll be uploading these at full speed, hopefully. Maybe.
Possibly.
IDK. But we'll see about that. But at the moment we're having a lot of trouble, so hopefully we'll be doing that faster. Phingerz sent 2 wings, and as did AlphaWicked. Both players going to hold this by the skin of its teeth. AlphaWicked has said that he doesn't really know what he's doing post-patch without the no-week bonus, so he played Random and as did Phingerz, because, well, Phingerz always plays Random.
Well, and he's just sticking with the Aqua Spirit, only getting a minor debuff from this patch. While Phingerz is sticking with Aberrations and Zerglings.
Another player saving gas. Well, Phingerz has got 2 workers, AlphaWicked still does not have any. He put down his second Aqua Spirit. You know, post-patch I would definitely opt more for the Watcher, but still the personal preference. Seeing first work it out.
Harpy over getting more Zerglings. Well, I did get 1 more Zergling, but it's just not the same.
I would definitely advise AlphaWicked at this point to get a Proton and then sell it. Just saying. All Protons
That's going to be a very good strategy.
Also, Phingerz, you and your death build to your face. Protons are only good for selling.
Also note that Harpy has been debuffed in this patch.
One of the biggest buffs to Harpy is that you have to really tweak any beast opening you had, because they are so significantly weaker on Wave 2, as instead of their attack and poison one-shotting, the Lava Crawlers, it will leave them at 1 HP from a lot of it. So I've seen Tangent playing an in-house game, he had a Harpy down, and he leaked 5 Lava Crawlers all at 1 HP.
That's a sad sight to see. It really is.
Well, it'd be sad to see most people have that happen too, but with, you know, Tangent, I was secretly singing Joy to the World.
Those players are just sticking to Ling Suns, just upping the income.
Yeah, those players are 3 workers without speed. You did see a small gas save out of both players. AlphaWicked saving 45 gas, and Phingerz saving 20.
Alpha breaking the cycle and dumping down a Mudman.
Well, Phingerz gets his Medusa out. Still a very strong unit, despite the patch.
A Mudman acts like a great tank for many waves. And its upgrade, the Golem with a bonus armor, does extremely well continuing on the roll.
It is also very notable that it is siege damage. You know, Mudman does not have siege damage, but when you upgrade it, it does get siege damage. Very useful. It's kind of like half-breeding, where it has massive armor and normal damage. When you upgrade it, it gets siege damage, so it's a great unit on wave 14, and then you can just upgrade it for wave 17.
Meanwhile, Phingerz is putting down more lanes.
I'm surprised he does not have a 10k supply in lanes right now. But I guess you can't always get what you want.
Wait, is Phingerz speed? I think he does.
Phingerz does have speed, and as does AlphaWicked, I believe.
Phingerz getting a roach. He bought one and sold it, and then he changes them up. No. He has decided to get that roach.
Oh, he could sell it again. Maybe it's the new Proton. Roach is the new Proton, everybody. Just sell it. Phingerz expressing
Meanwhile,
his dislike for the no leak bonus. The no leak bonus, rather.
AlphaWicked decided to upgrade one of his spirits to an Oceanus.
I will say that if I were him, I would definitely have upgraded the one on the far outside to an Oceanus, because Oceanus does have more HP, so it'll be on the outside, tanking more of the damage. Instead, his Aqua Spirit's got focus down before the Oceanus took any damage. And we neglected to note that AlphaWicked finally decided to send his save gas. He got off a Marauder and a Marine, causing Phingerz to leak. Normally against Beast, you would want to send on wave 8, as it is a very weak wave with all of its massive and light armor and lack of normal damage for the most part.
As I was saying, the Oceanus upgrade is often arguably much weaker to buying an extra 2 Aqua Spirits.
I'm not sure that was ever quite really the case, but it's definitely not the case now that Aqua Spirit has been nerfed, but Oceanus has remained unchanged. AlphaWicked saved another 120 gas. He might be finding something devious for wave 10, or probably 11 more likely.
Yes, it's far more likely the wave to strike.
Yeah.
As Phingerz gets more wings. These friendly little fellas.
You can see Phingerz, as always, is placing his units like, well, Phingerz. So he is going to put a lot of his lings in the very far back. In the front, he's going to have more.
Protect those lings. They're pretty fragile.
Yeah. But, the ideal behind that is to have the lings march forward, get one-shotted, and then before the creeps can come up and target the range units, the next lings come up and get one-shotted again. In the late game, this is a very effective tactic. Lings Lings start off pretty strong, they get a little bit weaker, then on wave 10 they're super strong, then they get weaker until they hit the point where they get one-shotted at first. That is the weakest wave, but then they just progressively get stronger the more they get overkilled. So Ling is arguably comparable to the bodyguard in Mafia, where its job is to die. And if it's done that well, it will die.
Like any good buddy,
seeing quite a bit of gas saved in both players. You're seeing AlphaWicked getting a Disciple compensation.